When it comes to understanding someone, it's not black and white. That's the message a local filmmaker is hoping to get across with his latest video series. It's called The Black Project. The idea was born out of the racial tensions that have been festering for years and has reached a new high after the death of George Floyd and several others in the black community. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Max Hofer shares the testimonies of individuals and how we can all play a part in continuing the conversation.
When I feel somebody's eyes on me, judging me before I've done anything, before I've opened my mouth, before I've acted, based on the color of my skin, I feel hurt, I feel sad and disappointed.
This is Taylor Yoakum, a young black man from Sioux Falls. He's sharing his personal story of being discriminated against because of the color of his skin. He says that just because Sioux Falls isn't a big city, that doesn't mean that racism doesn't have a big presence.
I went jogging out in the country to listen to music, to have fun, and to just let myself go. I was jogging home near night when a farmer decided he wanted to stop me, see who I was and what I was doing. With 2 big dogs, a truck, and a gun, he told me to get on the ground. I've never cried harder in my life.
Racial discrimination has been around for decades, but the conversation is only beginning.
Black lives, they matter here!
Since the death of George Floyd in May of 2020, many black people in communities around the nation are speaking out against racial prejudice, and that includes Sioux Falls.
Obviously, we have come a long way since slavery, since the civil rights movement, but there's still injustices that are happening.
Bobby Peacock is a local filmmaker. He says he too has experiences that affect him personally.
I'm walking outside of my business. A lady sees me, looks at me, gives me an ugly look, gets back in her car, and sits in her car while I'm walking. And I make it apparent that she's parked here. I make it apparent to make her comfortable and walk all the way over here. And for me, as a black man, I get it. I'm black. I have dreads. I have tattoos. I look super intimidating.
Wanting to provide a platform for others to express their experiences, his latest project is asking members of the black community around Sioux Falls to share a personal story of a time that they were discriminated against. It's called The Black Project.
We want to hear people's stories and their struggles when it comes to what is it like to be a black American.
12 individuals have come forward to share their stories. One of the goals is to help create healthy conversations about racism.
Ask questions. Hey, what do you do? Hey, little things like that to spark the conversation. Oh, well, I do this.
Helping him capture these moments is local photographer and friend Eric Cottle. He captured portraits of the speakers posing how they feel they are perceived by the public.
And you can see the pain. You can see these people's lives being released. They're being super vulnerable too. And it's like there's power in that, and it's like, wow, these people experiences, and I got the opportunity to be there and capture that.
He even got to present his own testimony.
I mean, I've had encounters where you're walking in the mall, and you're with your homeboy, and then somebody white is walking towards you, and they look dead at you. Immediately, they grab their purse and they hold on to it tight. Like as if I'm some kind of mugger or something. I never mugged anybody in my life.
He says that he used to have bitter feelings about racism until he met the love of his life.
The funny thing about it is that, God is very humorous. He has given me a beautiful, beautiful wife, and she loves me with flaws and all, and she's a white woman.
He says the love he shares with her has expanded his views on racial tension.
God has showed me in that not all white people are malicious or have, any kind of intent like that.
He says we need to have these conversations in an effort to push forward, a feeling shared by Daniel Bergeson, who's the producer and video editor for The Black Project. He says that as one of the only white people involved in the project, many of the testimonies were difficult to hear.
But it's really a hard thing to do, to just try to shut up for a little bit and really take in what these truthful experiences are. And that's just a little bit of discomfort compared to what people of color have experienced in our communities.
We want justice!
He goes on to say that it's not a comfortable conversation, but it is necessary to understand that the world is not just black and white.
I think it's really important for white people to put themselves into situations where they are not the majority, where they feel that small sense of what it's like to be the minority.
With each video, Peacock says you'll hear stories of pain and fear, but also the victories of black people overcoming these traumatic events and being seen and embraced for who they are.
I bring it back to Taylor. He'd gone through this racial experience, and he didn't let that experience define him, but charge him and say, you know what, I'm not going to be that type of person. I'm going to be better.
I still love to go jogging, but every time I go out, I always think, could it happen again? Part of me still says yes.
It was some of the most profound filmmaking that I've ever been a part of.
I wish, people could actually see the gold inside of us before looking at us, looking at what you see on the outside.
I wish people could see who Bobby is before they see my skin color.
So when you see black, I pray you see the heritage woven within my melanin. I pray you judge me by my character instead of my skin. Because I have a name. I was created on purpose for a purpose. So today I stand. I stand for hashtag Black Lives Matter. Today I hold my fist up high and I stand for black justice.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Max Hofer.
Now, we do want to add that Taylor Yoakum works for KELOLAND Media Group in our promotions department. You can find a link to the Black Project's videos under this story at KELOLAND.com.